MacVoices is sponsored by MintMobile. Cut your wireless bill down to just $15 a month with unlimited nationwide talk and text. Visit mintmobile.com/MacVoices to learn more and to get your kit shipped to your door for free. MacVoices is at ShowStoppers and CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Folks, this is Ken, the inventor of Castaway, something that is quite unique and different, and we haven't seen anything like it. And Ken, I think there's a little voodoo going on here behind the scenes.
There's a little voodoo. I would say the voodoo is principally that Chromium, which is the operating system for our second screen, is really a desktop operating system, and we've figured out through a lot of trial and error how to get it into a smartphone-sized operating system and run it independently on its own screen. So your users would be familiar with the iPhone on one side, but it could be an Android, right, with all due respect. Sure. And the Chrome OS is running over here. So this could also, you could put this in keyboard mode, and you could use it as a keyboard for your Castaway, or you could do the reverse. You could turn this into a keyboard for your iPhone. They'll do either one.
Okay, so you just answered my first question, is kind of why do I want two different devices in my pocket running two different OSs?
There's one reason. Another reason is that unlike Android or unlike iOS, Chrome OS will run as many tasks as it can support comfortably. Which is to say that have you ever used a Chromebook?
Yes.
So it's a very tab-based system, but every tab is alive. When you use your iPhone, all the apps that are behind the focused app are dead. They're just dormant in the background. But on the Chromebook, every tab is alive. So if you're following a baseball game, while you're doing a Word document, while you're doing a PowerPoint, when you switch from tab to tab, you'll always have an active screen. It doesn't have to go back and refresh like iOS or Android do. So part of my motivation for this was I was watching a Cubs game. I live in Chicago. And my phone rang. And that's my Chromebook over there. So I'm used to sending tasks from my iPhone to my Chromebook. But I was in bed, I didn't have my Chromebook on, and I had to make a decision. Do I answer the phone and kill the game? It was a good game. Or do I go build something new? And I decided to build something new.
And here we are.
And Chrome is really the logical second choice because the only protocol it really uses is HTTP or TCP/IP, and every phone supports that. So if you go to Netflix.com on your iPhone, it's going to tell you to download the app. If you go to Netflix.com on a Chromebook, it's just going to play a movie. No app. Just the web app. So I'm not sure I'm answering your question exactly, but it's really all about multitasking. So
again, so we have two complete devices here, and you're tying them together. Yes. Through the common
TCP/IP.
Thank you. Couldn't say it. TCP/IP.
Yeah, using our own app, which we call multitask.
Right. And you're able to pass material back or information back and forth. Sure, please. Yeah.
So this is the second screen, and this is my iPhone. Right. That's actually my partner's iPhone. What I'm going to do here is open a tab, and now I've got a regular, what you're familiar with, a Chrome browser. Right. So the thing about a Chrome browser is it's great in Chrome, it's great on a Mac, it's great on a Windows machine, it's not so great on an iPhone, it's not so great on an Android, but it's great on a Chromebook. You can add extensions, you can do all kinds of things that you can't do. So what we did was we built an extension that is built into this version of Chrome that talks to the TCP/IP connection. So I'm just going to open it. Oops, sorry about that. So this is our app, and it also keeps track of everything you cast. So you create a timeline so that if you forget something, you can go back and look for it. But let's just say I have a picture that I like on my iPhone, and I want to send it over here to edit. So I want to do Adobe Illustrator or Adobe Photoshop over here. I can pick this photo, and I moved it. I'm not casting it. It's physically there.
So it's physically there, and now I have access to all the editing capabilities.
If I left Earth and you had this, you could do anything you want to that photo now. Conversely, if I'm running a browser, like what's your website?
MacVoices.com.
So if I go to Mac, sorry, I'm blind.
Voices.
It's not that you didn't speak clearly, it's that I type slowly. Okay, so if I go to your website, and my phone rings, right? But I'm looking at your website. I don't want to lose my place. I like your website. I go over here to the share button. I pick multitask. I post it over here, and it's open. Kaboom. Now I can take a phone call or do whatever I want to do. Your website is fully here.
So I want to go back to the photo for a second.
Sure.
So you sent it over.
You want me to do another one?
No, but here's my question. You've sent it from this machine over here.
Mm-hmm.
I make some modifications to it over here.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't automatically sync back. I have to transfer it back.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
But you can do that.
Yeah,
It's bi-directional.
Right, and it makes sense. That would almost be the way it would have to be. I just want to make sure.
If you edited the photo and you put it in a Google Drive, you'd have the same photo on both phones.
Yeah, okay, good point.
Or iCloud.
Right.
Either way.
So
I'll speak iCloud.
Yeah. So where are we as far as timing?
This will be ready in May. So we've currently sold about $400,000 worth of these on Indiegogo, about 3,000 pledges. And we want to get to 1 million. That's sort of our goal.
Sure. What kind of price points are we talking about? Did we have any idea?
We have 3 sizes. We have a small, a large, and an extra large. I think the small one, I'm going to say, is $229. The large one is $249. I think the extra large one is $269. But then we have a special where you can buy a docking case that we're selling for, I think, $30. And this becomes your desktop computer. So all you do is put this in the dock when you get home, plug in your keyboard and your mouse, or leave it plugged in, and this is a Chromebook, full Chromebook, and it's got all the data you transferred from here.
Fascinating. The website where folks can go to learn more and order one. CastawayCase.com. Ken, thank you so much. Very interesting product. Thank you.
Thanks.
Folks, we'll have more from CES and ShowStoppers in Las Vegas. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.